person goes to sleep, his neshama goes up to be purified. And you have to make a cheshbon on nefesh beforehand because your neshama is going to up and they're going to judge the neshama. And the neshama, when it's going up, it's purified if you went to sleep in the right way. How do you go to sleep in the right way? So you have to make a cheshbon nefesh. How did the day pass? How was your Kabbalah Sol Machu Shemayim? How much were you connected with the Eibishter in your daily behavior? And that's what Krias Shema is all about. Realizing that everything is from the Eibishter and that your neshama is now going to face the Bezen Shel Baila.
As a child, you have to remember that I went to sleep before my father started to learn Krishna. It took hours for him to concentrate, he's making a cheshbon nefesh, what happened that day, and how he has to correct it or rectify or give back his neshama to it. I heard it from quite a few people. Krias Shema took a very long time for him. He used to sit down and start with Ribono Shel Olam, and then 3 minutes later again, Ribono Shel Olam. And it took him, and they all went to sleep, and they woke up in the middle of the night and he's still over there. Ribono Shel Olam.
Before the war, some American boys came from America to Atvatsk to Yeshiva to learn. One of those students was Rabbi Bar Levi, the founder of OK Laboratories, who ended up in the dormitory room of my father, Rabbi Tenenbaum. He describes how impressed he was with his new roommate of studying and Chassidus, etc., etc. He said, I would lie in bed pretending to be asleep. Rabbi Tenenbaum would glance at me to see if I was sleeping. When he thought that I was in a deep sleep, he would spend hours reciting Krias Shema. And he said there was a lot to hear and see. Rabbi Greenglass, the mashpia from Montreal, said when he first came to Yeshiva, he saw how Rabbi Tenenbaum's bed was for weeks always the same, meaning that it was unused. Close to midnight, he was still learning Shulchan Aruch, and he would fall asleep with his head on his hands that were resting on the table. He would never dress in pajamas. When he would wake up from a short nap, he would begin saying Krias Shema with a distinctive niggin. He would softly sing the melody as a violinist plays a soft sound on his instrument.
Anything today, what we have to do is, before we do something, we have to think, what am I doing? We shouldn't do it as a machine. And I think that's the main problem today, is everything is just mitzvah, mashim, namuda, it's like a machine. You are programmed and you're doing it, you're programmed, you're doing it. We have to start using the little Chabad to start thinking before we do something. What am I doing now? I'm saying Krias. What is Krias Shema? I'm saying a bracha. For who am I saying the bracha? Why am I saying the bracha? That small thought changes the whole thing. If we would have that, then Krias Shema, everything would take a bit different. Just before we do something, to really think, what am I doing?
The whole Shulchan Aruch starts off, Yiskabe Kari Lamed B'Boiker, Lamed Zabayre. That you have to get up in the morning like a lion to serve the Eibishter. When you're lying on your bed, you should know in front of who you're lying. That the Eibishter sees you. So, simply put, what the Ramah is talking about, that when you wake up in the morning, you shouldn't be lazy, and you should know that you're lying down in front of the Eibishter. It's when you have to get up. But there is a Chassidish word that the Mechaber is talking about how you have to get up in the morning. So why does the Ramah speak about how you go to sleep? About how you lie down in bed? And they say, because if you go to sleep like a horse, you're going to get up like a horse. Like an animal. With what do you make sure that you get back in the Neshama V'yid after you go to sleep and the Neshama goes up? That's the cheshbon nefesh you make. That's the Krias Shema that you have to do tshuva. at night before you go to sleep, so you go to sleep in the proper way. I mean, you go to sleep like a chassid, you'll get up like a chassid. You go to sleep with the realization that you're going to sleep and the Eibishter is on top of you and you're sleeping like the way you're supposed to be sleeping. So then you'll get up in the morning with the realization the Eibishter is on top of you and you'll get up like a chassid.